Hey guys, JP here, and today's video is the last in the short series, Starting Car Detailing Part 3, Equipment. Now, you may or may not have all or some of the items featured. This is a general guide to get you started with what I would call a professional detailing setup. It isn't essential to purchase a top quality pressure washer right at the start, although to safely and thoroughly clean a car you'll need a pressure washer. Snow foam, TFR and the whole pre-wash stage will help soften grime, but ultimately it is the pressure of water flow that removes dirt. The first 2 years of business I went through 4 pressure washers. I burnt each engine out pretty quickly and upgraded to a better machine each time. The Nilfisk C140 was my final upgrade, a home and domestic machine, before upgrading to the Kranzel K7. Nowadays, you can purchase a Karcher K2 pressure washer for under £100 sterling, so if you are working to a budget, this may be the best option. The Nilfisk C140 cost me £240 sterling, and although this machine has done me well for over 2 years, in hindsight, if I purchased the Kranzel, which was £430 sterling right at the beginning, I would have now saved £240 and would have only been required to put in the extra £190 to get the Kranzel at the beginning. That bit of experience aside, you can always purchase a cheaper machine and upgrade when you are ready. Forget water tanks, a garden hose is all you need along with correct tap fittings. You shouldn't find many problems when it comes to connecting to your customer's outside water tap. I would advise purchasing a long hose, possibly a few different types of tap connectors, and don't forget to mention this with your customer whilst booking them in, and make sure they have access to an outdoor water tap that you can use. You're obviously going to need electric to power your gear, and unless you're detailing cars in the middle of a field, I'm pretty sure 99% of the time you will be able to hook up to your customer's electrical point. It may be worthwhile looking into a slightly longer extension lead to make sure you aren't going to fall short when hooking up. I have 2 leads, one 20 meters and the other 50 meters. Unless you're marketing your business towards office car parks, then a generator shouldn't be high on your wish list. I went 4 years without a generator, and since owning one, I have rarely been required to use it. George Pneumatic Wet and Dry Vacuum. I bought this machine on day 1 and I can only advise you to do the same. I can't imagine there are any better hoovers out there. They cost around £200 sterling, and buying one at the start will save you the cost of inevitably upgrading to a wet vac in the future. They come with a wide range of accessories enabling you to complete many tasks, and its performance I can guarantee will impress you and your customers. I wouldn't say a steam cleaner is essential when starting, although this tool will enable you to tackle the filthiest of interiors and engine bays. A good steam cleaner can produce results that will take you 5 times longer by hand using chemicals. Although I didn't purchase a steam cleaner until 4 years into business, the one shown isn't expensive, it was around £120. Being honest, I want to upgrade to a larger machine in the future because the overall power from this machine falls short for my requirements. It's one of those, buy cheap, buy twice. I used a Meguiar's G220 dual action machine polisher for around 6 years, and only 2 years ago I upgraded to the Rupes machine. These are not cheap, but in return they are simply amazing bits of professional kit. Again, this comes down to financial budget and personal choice. A Rupes machine plus pads and polishes will set you back at least £500. A Meguiar's G220 plus pads and polishes could be purchased for around £200 and even cheaper second hand, or whatever today's equivalent is to the Meguiar's G220. This doesn't mean jump into buying the most expensive machine. There are cheaper alternatives out there. In regards to machine polishing pads, these cost around £10 each, and I would advise having a selection to choose from for different abrasion levels, setting you up to complete multi-day correction details on a variety of different paints. Reliable lighting sources are a must whilst machine polishing. These will initially light up paint swirls and scratches so you can see what you're up against. Then, whilst machine polishing, you will be able to see how the paint is reacting and also the finish you are achieving. A small torch is ideal for checking work as you make your way around the car, and the same goes for a floor standing light unit. Make sure the light bulb is LED, these highlight paint imperfections far better than a yellow tinted halogen bulb. They also last 10 times longer and don't give off half as much heat. This tool has many uses, including contactless drying, removes trap water from panel gaps and crevices, drying engine bays and wheels, blowing dirt out of tight interior crevices, blowing dust contactlessly off paintwork whilst machine polishing, and blowing dust off and cleaning machine polishing pads. These aren't cheap. Master Blaster have 3 sizes of machine. The Sidekick is around £80, the single engine as shown in the video is £200 and the twin engine machine is £320. So depending what stage you're at, this money may be better put towards advertising. Unlike part 1 and 2, I can't create a financial budget for detailing equipment because there are far too many factors involved. At the end of the day, it is personal choice and individual financial budget. At different ends of the spectrum, you could spend £200 or you could spend £5,000. But don't forget, you don't need the very best when starting. I hope I have managed to provide you with a few insightful tips about detailing equipment. I'm still testing the water with YouTube videos, so if you have any questions or video ideas, please drop a comment below. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I will hopefully catch you in the next one.